Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Strawberry Hill Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Simmons, and as always, we're here at the Shop Cigar Lounge. Make sure you come see us. We do got a big event next Saturday, the 20th, doing a fundraiser for my good friend Elijah Ming that passed away in line of duty. Make sure you buy a ticket, donate, anything, come and see us. Before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms at Strawberry Hill Podcast. And today, I'm like back in my kid giggling days, and I'm excited. I got the human joystick, Mr. X Factor, Mr. Dante Hall himself. What's up, bro?
What's going on, Mike?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Great now.
Yeah.
I've discovered this awesome place.
We're a hidden gem.
A gem is the optimal word, bro. Yes.
Wow. We got live jazz music every Friday and Saturday, too. Bring your girl down. Bring some friends down whenever you want when you're in town.
Bro. Nice.
Yeah. So how you been, man?
Been busy, bro.
Yeah.
Real busy, man. I got, 3 little ones that's all active in activities now. It's football season.
Are they all playing football?
No. So football season is busy for me because I work with the NFL league office. I have a legend.
So you work for the league office.
I have a role with the league office. Basically, is helping guys transition into retirement. There's a ton of resources and benefits and corporate relationships that the league have. So they tap into like guys like myself to help basically lead them to the water, so to speak. To like, hey, this is what I'm here for you to help, ease that transition because it's tough for guys when they retire. So the football part, I get really busy during the season with my role with them, and then I have an ambassador role with the Chiefs. So I do a lot with them. And then just overall, I'm fortunate to have a brand where I work with a lot of other companies too. So football season gets real busy, but then on top of that, my daughter's in tennis.
Yeah.
My son is in soccer. My daughter's in art. They have swimming. Like, bro, parenting, adulting.
It's busy.
It's no joke.
So how's life been outside of the NFL?
It's been great for me. I think one of the main reasons is because of that.
Yeah.
I have purpose. When you're growing up.
Not a lot of people find that when they leave.
Exactly. See, most people have kids, families while they're in the league, and then when it's over, that purpose isn't new to them.
It's that identity. They don't have an identity.
That part,
anymore.
I like that. That's true.
And it's hard because, I retired from the sheriff's office here, and that was hard because, that's been your identity for so long.
That's
and once you leave, you're like, what the hell am I going to do now?
That's right. That's right. So I was very fortunate, and I started my family after I retired. And then again, like I said, fortunate to be able to still find some way to be attached to my identity that has been a part of me my whole life. So very fortunate. I don't take it for granted any day of my life.
So the nickname, Human Joystick, that is like the coolest damn name. Yeah. I mean, that was like when Madden was first getting big and everybody was playing. Like, how did you feel about having that
I loved
nickname?
It because I was an avid gamer before I discovered the game of golf. So for me, being a gamer at the time and getting that moniker definitely was like, this is a nickname I can get behind.
Yeah.
I actually came up with the X Factor, and Mitch Holtis, the play-by-play guy for the Chiefs, actually coined the nickname.
Yeah,
the Human
I remember
Joystick.
every time he would score, you would do that.
The Human Joystick.
Yeah. Man, so I remember just the special season for me because I was been a Chiefs fan all my life.
You're a day one Chiefs fan. You're not one of these new ones.
Nah. I was back when, we had, I was a fan because I grew up, born in 86, so I grew up with, Steve DeBerg, kind of, and then Montana, and then we had Trent Green and what's his name after Trent Green got hurt?
Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith. I mean, it was, I was around with everybody. And then Brody Croyle. And, not just putting shade, but.
Yeah, Brody.
Tyler Thigpen. And, it got tough. But that 03 season, that was a special season because that was like first time we're like, we're 9-0. We doing something good. Tell me about that season because that was like, you guys were, that was when Dick Vermeil was there, Priest Holmes and everybody. But then, that was when you kind of like hit the pinnacle. Like, we're getting started to be put down the map.
Yeah. I think a lot of things were covered by our offense and our special teams play. But if you looked at our defense, you can't win when the defense is ranked.
That was tough.
In the bottom.
That was tough.
Of the rankings. So
I remember the Indy game.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking. You took the shortcut. I was going to take the scenic route. You took the shortcut. Basically, you don't want to be playing Peyton Manning with a 31st ranked defense. And that's pretty much what happened. We scored 31 points that day. They scored 38.
I don't think no one punted that game.
No one punted.
Yeah.
How do you not make a team punt
it was
Arrowhead?
It was whoever had the ball last.
Yeah. And they had it last. So, yeah, man, I feel like we definitely peaked at that point. And we should have definitely did more with that season. We had the offense for sure. We had the special teams for sure. But we just didn't have a serviceable defense. And going against an all-time great like Peyton, ended our season real quick.
Yeah, and then that year, correct me if I'm wrong, but you had 4 straight games that you scored on special teams.
Yeah, man.
Now, tell me about that. That's not no easy feat. I don't think anyone's done that.
It's never been done before or after, and I can't take credit for myself, man. You know, football is the ultimate team sport, and I credit everyone from top to bottom. Start with Coach Vermeer. Coach Vermeer, a lot of people don't know, was a special team coach first. Yeah. So he knew the importance of a special team. So it filtered from the top. And then we had Frank Gans Jr., who was an all-time great special teamer. He did a phenomenal job of getting the guys to buy in. It's not easy to get guys coming from college who were stars themselves to now say, hey, you got to go block on special teams.
Yeah.
But I was privileged and fortunate to have a bunch of unselfish guys that was enthusiastic about blocking on special teams. And then I was just the guy that got all the shine. But obviously I did my thing. You know,
you had a special gift making people miss.
But even with special gifts, you got to have special guys blocking for you and buying in. So it was a combination of all of that led to that.
I'm going to ask you a question, but then I'm going to throw out my answer to it. And you can throw out your answer. So I was going to ask you, what's your favorite return of all time? But before you answer that, my favorite is against Denver, when you had 2 people tackling each other. And then you started off going one way, then circle all the way back around and scored. That has to be my all-time favorite. And it's, it's still highlighted as one of the best returns of all time. So what is your favorite return of all time?
My favorite of all time, I go back and forth between the return versus Baltimore. And that span of 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I think it was week 3. Bro, I'm going to tell you why that's up there for me.
Was that the 03 season? Yeah.
That's the 03 season.
Did y'all go overtime that game?
We didn't go overtime, but it was a 10-10 ball game. And the reason that one is the highest, it's 5 minutes to go in the game. Man, you got all these future Hall of Famers, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Tony Gonzalez.
Yep.
Like, you got, and it was me and the special team unit that pretty much came through and got the last score to win the game. That one is huge.
Yeah.
I get everyone's favorite is typically that one because I think the aesthetics of it.
Yeah. There was a couple blocks in the backs, but you know what? They didn't get called.
It really wasn't. People don't know the rules. People really don't know the rules. Number one, we used to do this drill all the time, and that's why I was big enough Frank Gans Jr. We used to practice. You can legally put a hand on a guy's back as long as you also have a hand on the side of him.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Exactly. It's a bunch of little tidbits like that, which is why that's not my all-time favorite rule, a favorite return, because people don't know the rules. They there's a bunch of blocking in the back.
Yeah.
You don't know the rules. You don't know what we practice every day, why they didn't call it. So I stay away from that.
Yeah.
I go to the Baltimore one. And then there was another one on Christmas Day versus the Raiders. Didn't score a touchdown, but we were up by 2. Offense has the ball, and we fumbled on offense. They go down, kick a field goal, about to ruin our Christmas, bro. They about to ruin our Christmas. They up 1 at this point, and we took 1 back with like 50 seconds to go. We didn't score, but we set up the winning field goal. We got it back into the territory right away. So those 2 stand out to me.
So I'm going to go back on that, the Raiders game. Not the game, but the team. What was it like having that rival and that, as fans, we experience that rival. There's a hatred there. Not that we hate them, but we don't like the Raiders. It's just that rival game. Did you still experience that as a player too? Because I know with Andy, they do rivalry week and everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Our coach used to come in and say it's Raider week, and at that time the Raiders were, they've been down lately, but at that time during that era,
Rich Gannon,
Jerry Rice was on that team. They went to the Super Bowl, I believe, with what's the coach? With Tampa.
Was it Callahan or Gruden? Gruden, yeah.
John Gruden. So, they still had that mystique, obviously, with John Madden and Davis, the owner. So they still had that mystique. So at the time, the Raiders was the biggest rival at the time, man, and they were the mountain that you had to climb in order to be successful in the AFC. Denver also, you know, when they had Elway and then TD and some of those guys, but definitely knew Raiders week was like a big week every time.
So what was, speaking of like Raider week, what was the toughest place you ever played again or played in?
That's a great
question.
Other
than Arrowhead.
That's a great question.
Yeah. Because I know it's a hostile environment, you know, in Oakland and Denver.
That's a great. I would say it's the hardest. I might go Denver with that damn altitude, bro. That altitude was for real, and they were really good at the time. Denver was tough. The Raiders could be tough if you caught a night game coming off that bay where the old Coliseum stadium was. I hated playing in that stadium, but I'll probably have to go toughest place all time to play, probably Denver at Mile High. Altitude is no joke.
So what was it like, though, playing at Arrowhead? Because that was special, especially in 03, because, like you had the team to where we were finally starting to get good. And then it was just like, I remember because it was, like, sold out. Everybody's like,
Arrowhead is a special place, man. And I've been privileged and fortunate to be able to go play in a bunch of other stadiums, visit a bunch of other stadiums, attend other games. I knew it when I played, but it was really after I retired, and then I started having to work and go to stadiums and games I normally wouldn't go, and was like, wow, this ain't Arrowhead. You start comparing everything to Arrowhead. And then I got traded after my 7th season with the Chiefs. I got traded to the St. Louis Rams at the time.
Yep.
That really made me appreciate Arrowhead. Like, you know how bad of a team you have to be to lose that team to another city?
Yep.
So I really, really, really appreciated Arrowhead once I got traded, and then definitely being in the retirement life, going to a bunch of other stadiums. It's like, Arrowhead is special, man. Arrowhead is special.
So you all for a new stadium, I believe, right? No, you don't want a new stadium?
I don't want a new stadium.
Really?
No,
why is that? Just because of aura?
The aura.
Yeah, like the
historic
kind of like Green
value,
Bay.
like Green Bay. Yeah,
I get
man.
You.
Like, don't touch it.
Yeah.
I get it. You got to keep up with, new stadiums, free agents, and all that kind of stuff. But me personally, leave Arrowhead, GHE. What is it?
Yeah,
GEHA?
I still call it Arrowhead.
GEHA, whatever. Leave it the way it is, man.
So what's your proudest moment as a Chiefs player?
That's another great question.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say, man, when Clark Hunt called me and told me I was going to be inducted into the Chiefs Hall of Fame, because that was a combination and accumulation of everything that I had done. So that puts all the moments in the one special moment. Like, you did enough to warrant your name being put on a place that I just told you is special to me.
The Ring of Honor.
The Ring of Honor, man. That definitely was.
That. Yeah, I even think about that. That's got to be a cool moment. Yeah.
That's the apex right there.
So, speaking of that, I guess go back now, because now I'm thinking of, because everyone has a special day too when they get drafted. Tell me about your draft day, because you got drafted as a running back.
I got drafted as a running back.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
I played running back my whole career until I got in the NFL.
You went to A&M, right?
I went to A&M.
Yeah, and then you
Let's
beat.
We're gonna beat the Irish. You Irish?
No. I'm K-State.
Oh, K-State. Oh, in the Big 12 championship.
Yep.
The last legitimate time you had a chance to win the Natty.
With Colin Klein, we lost to Baylor the last game of the year. And so everybody was comparing when we lost to y'all. So
that's right.
Yeah, let's not talk about that though. But when you got drafted, tell me, go back to that day.
So I was my junior year projected to be drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round. Went back for my senior year, and it didn't go well. So a lot of people, you got to understand this to understand how my draft day was. So I got kicked off the team my senior year with 2 games left, bro. 2 games left. That's a whole nother story. But I get kicked off the team. I'm already small in stature, so that's already a knock on me. Now you got this unwarranted personal characteristic knock on me. So I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see. But, moms wanted to have a draft party, invite everyone over. I just didn't want to be sitting there embarrassed and not get drafted. But the late, great Lamar Hunt called.
Oh, you were around with Lamar. Lamar. There we go. Lamar, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And I found out something. Have you seen the, I'm going to answer your question with this. Have you seen the Dynasty?
Like the
kingdom, the dynasty,
I've seen
not the franchise, the dynasty,
the dynasty on
what is it called? The
ESPN
Kingdom?
or whatever.
Yeah, ESPN.
I've
Plus.
seen the first 2 episodes.
The Kingdom, right?
Yeah,
The Kingdom.
Yeah.
It all made sense when I saw that. Lamar Hunt, if you watch that intently, you'll see he loved the Cotton Bowl. He was from Dallas. The Cotton Bowl was in Dallas.
He grew up going to the Cotton Bowl. Yeah,
loved it. 25 years straight he went. I think that had a big deal with him overlooking my shortcomings at A&M because I had an unreal game when I was at A&M in the Cotton Bowl. So I think that stuck out on the radar for him. Like, man, we might can use this kid. But yeah, man, he overlooked everything, which shows, how big his heart is and how great of a man he was. Overlooked my little parking situation that I had at A&M. And he told me, hey, you can park at my spot when you get here. Don't worry about all that. And I knew right then and there I was coming to the right place. But my draft day experience, I ended up getting drafted. It's back then when we had fax machines. So I remember we gave all the teams the fax machine number. So when the team would call, it wouldn't be the regular house line. 'Cause, people calling, you get drafted yet? You get drafted yet? But when that fax machine rang, I was like, oh.
Who's it?
Yeah. Snap. And it was Lamar Hunt and Carl Peterson on the other line saying they were going to draft me, man.
So going back to your rookie year, I know everyone has their, welcome to the NFL rookie moment. Do you remember yours?
Oh, yeah. It was week 4 or 5. It wasn't even in the game, bro. It was in practice.
Oh, yeah?
I'm still a running back at this time.
Because y'all probably doing full speed practice.
Full speed. Yeah. Gunther Cunningham, rest in peace. We was running the inside drill, and I think the previous guys fumbled 3-4 times in a row. If you know anything about football, you only get so many plays in practice. So they screwing up his drill. He hot. I get in there the next play. It looks like I fumbled for the 4th or 5th time in a row. But what had happened, and he didn't know that the fullback hit the quarterback's arm as he was going to hand it to me. Man, this guy comes. You screwing up my drill. Just going ballistic. And I'm from H-Town, bro. Before I knew it, my hands was around this man's neck, the head coach. I was inactive the rest of the year. I ain't played the rest of the year.
That was your rookie year?
That's my rookie year.
Do people know that story?
No. I think I only had a career because he was fired and Coach Vermeil came in.
That's wild.
That's wild, bro. Yeah, not a lot of people don't.
I think everybody thought you just got hurt.
Media wasn't like it was then. I just was inactive the rest of the year. I was done. But because I was a draft pick, you know how teams, they like to hold on to their resources, their investment. Yeah, that saved me. Yeah. They're not going to just get rid of you. But I was inactive the rest of the year. It was ooh, this NFL is they don't mess around.
No.
They don't mess
around. It's a business.
That was my coming up NFL moment. Wasn't even on the field. It was in practice.
So I know we got to wrap it up soon because you busy man over here. But I'm going to ask a couple more questions. So who was the toughest player you ever played against?
Toughest? Meaning what?
Not that I know you probably don't fear many people, but you go against somebody damn, it's gonna be all
Baltimore.
day.
Man. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, you had McAllister, one of the biggest DBs ever in the league. You had what's the big Goose in the middle, that defense. Because you got to understand, I got drafted in 2000. In 2001, they had one of the all-time greatest defenses all time. So now here's this 02, 03, 04, and we playing them every year. That one made you do this, sit up a little bit
That's when you do an extra film study.
Yeah, man. And they were physical.
Oh yeah, they
Baltimore,
were.
That team was no joke.
So who was the best player you ever played against? Or best player not even really you played against, but you've ever seen on the field? Because you played in an era where there was a lot of good talent.
I'm gonna go Sean Taylor.
Oh,
the late great Sean Taylor. That dude was a freak. To be that big, that fast, that physical, that cerebral. Yeah. He had it all. He got his life taken way too soon.
Yeah.
That dude, if he would have, gold jacket for sure.
Gold jacket 100%. For sure. I'm surprised that they really haven't really thought about giving it to him now. I know he didn't play.
Yeah, I mean, his life got cut so short, but that dude, just go look at his Miami tape and then go look at when he was with Washington those few years.
Sean Taylor was murdering people out there. He was just, So you played with like Willie Rofe, Tony Gonzalez,
Will
Trent
Shields.
Green, Will Shields. Tell me what that locker room was like.
A bunch of great examples of how to be a pro. I used to just watch Tony Gonzalez and how he would work, put in that extra work, how Will Shields would put in that extra work, Priest Holmes. And as a youngster, having those kind of veterans to lead you, not with the rah-rah, lead you by example. Like, man, these guys are going to take care of their bodies, take care of themselves off the field. Look at that extra work they put in.
Yeah.
I probably better do that too. I credit them for me becoming a pro because the coaches, they're going to coach you, but once you're out of that locker room, now what? You need other vets to kind of show you the way and lead you by example. So for me, that's what they meant to me. That's what I saw, and that's what I experienced with those guys. Like, oh, no wonder they got gold jackets. Just watch how they prepare.
All of them.
Watch how they prepare.
Yeah. So I'll end it with this question. What's next for Dante Hall?
Man, right now, man, my biggest thing, I got a lot going on. And I'm fortunate to be 15 years retired, still, being sought after as far as being wanted in this sport that has given me so much. But the biggest thing for me, man, what's next for me is parenting my kids, man. That's my biggest job, bro. Making sure that they can be in a position to be successful. My mom did a phenomenal job with my dad not being around, having a house to where I didn't have to worry about food on the table, drugs in the house, none of that. I could just go out and focus on being the best version of me. That's what's next for me.
So I'm going to go back because you said mama's a pretty important figure in your life. What did you do when you got that first check? Did you take care of mama?
I was a first-round draft pick.
I guess that first big check.
That check was $50,000. Oh, that first big one? Of course, you do what you always do.
Yeah.
You bought mama a house, bought mama a Benz. You ain't got to work no more. That whole thing.
Yeah.
Of course. That's what
nice.
you do.
Yeah.
You take care of moms.
Good.
Yep.
Uh-oh. We got a question from the gallery.
Salty. Salty was the feeling because Herm Edwards was the coach at the time. And the year prior, he had what he called what was that? What did he call it? It was some type of committee. Basically, he had all the vets on his committee team. And I was salty because up until that time, this is like year 6 for me. The NFL used to stand for not for long. So I never bought a house there. I never bought anything because you never knew. Even with a contract, you never knew. And the reason I was salty was this man has us on the committee. He's telling us as long as I'm here, you're going to be my poster of the locker room. You're this, you're that. Told Trent Green the same thing. A lot of us. Everyone on that committee was gone by the next year. Now, I done bought me a condo, and you don't even have the decency to say, hey, we're going to go younger. We're going to trade you. I found out through my guy, Coach Vermeil, because he had coached with the St. Louis Rams prior, won a Super Bowl with them. So St. Louis was reaching out to Coach Vermeil, inquiring about me. It was Coach Vermeil that gave me the head up, hey, I think the Chiefs are about to trade you.
Damn.
Not Herm Edwards, the coach, who's telling me all this. I was salty. But then when I realized, damn, he did this to Trent. He did this to he traded Gonzalez. He traded everyone. It was a little less, but still, bro, just give me a heads up. I would have never bought the condo. I would have never made plans to be with the Chiefs the rest of my career. So I was salty, very salty.
Well, we as Chiefs fans, we appreciate your time here.
Yes, sir.
And that's all memories that we will never forget.
Yes, sir.
The old X Factor, we got it, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Keep up the good work, bro.
Yeah, hey, you got to come back.
I'm definitely coming back. You can believe that.
Yeah.
Definitely
Next time you're going to be chilling in the back, smoke a cigar, listen to some jazz, relaxing.
Watch some football.
Yeah,
so you got the game on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro. I know you have some
I got it.
activities after this.
I got somewhere I got to be
Enjoy
right
dinner.
now.
Let me know how it is.
Yeah, my man.
And I appreciate it. All right. I know this was one of my favorite episodes. I want you guys to make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Follow us on all social media platforms at Strawberry Hill Podcast. And tune in next week. We are out.